That was a must-have basket for UK. Murray with 15. Inside to Wilson, powers it in.
Maryland having to use a new point guard because National Freshman of the Year Destiny Slocum transferred at the end of the season. Maryland playing some zone, and they're able to get it right into A'ja.
She's done a great job with this program. 2 top 25 wins last year over DePaul and over USF.
Trying to win this tournament for the 3rd straight season. Inside A'ja. Double team does it.
Coates on the high post. Wilson wants it in the lane. A dribble down and got it.
For line. A lot more drives with the basketball. Cuevas Moore just left Morrison at dust and got the assist.
Run. Midway through our first half, here's Patrick double team. Wilson gets it and connect.
First year that she has been eligible, along with Alicia Gray, and that's a terrific pass from Kayla into A'ja.
No second effort from Mississippi State, although they have had a ton of offensive rebounds early. And another well-run play here on the strike. Trying to get it down low for Wilson. Yes.
They broke my heart, but I did have the great pleasure of coaching all 3 of them, either with USA Basketball or in the WNBA.
Jackson thought about it. Tipped right into the hands of Wilson.
Wilson battling with Akator down there, wanted it, took it, scored it. And
whole country in girls basketball. Over the top, controlled by Wilson, and she's going to get that play. Coates in foul trouble. Underneath Wilson, they move it quickly.
Harris, another assist to A'ja Wilson. No, she should have hit.
And when you're playing outstanding teams, you've got to hit those shots.
After what was a 6 of 8 3-point shooting night for Lena Neon against Marist. Contact in the paint.
4th quarter in their last game against Marist.
Jackson, no response, but Wilson.
The 5 lead. And off the glass, Jackson short. Wilson, the rebound.
Plus 10 on the glass on the year, but you're right, it's been a lack of discipline.
Coach did a great job keeping that alive for Wilson, and one, and she'll be going against the Gamecocks. Davis with a little spin, got a good look, can't hit it, right to Wilson, yes.
Herbert Harrison turned around and found herself wide open, and that's just classic A'ja Wilson, isn't it? Gets the rebound.
3 times this year, they've lost all 3 games. They're up 2 in points in the paint right now.
A'ja Wilson with the follow.
Atkinson tried to take that off the backboard. Harris. Wilson.
Stuffed by Jennings. Alexis Jennings played a couple of years at Kentucky. Made the all-freshman team in the SEC. A'ja Wilson is smart.
Wilson. Easy finish.
Carolina winning both games during the regular season against Kentucky. Wilson, big step. Big-time player.
And you absolutely...
Brooke Weisbrod, Roy Philpott, great to have you along. Wilson wants to penetrate, and she will. Iron. And Jennings, who else on the offensive glass? Wilson with 19. Approaching the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Lead is 14 for Carolina. Wilson back in there, charging and scoring.
Gray has really been a star tonight. A'ja Wilson, yes! Fee for helping Vic Schaefer with his offense?
No, I don't think so. Just the satisfaction that you've helped a colleague.
On the attack, Wilson. Oh, what a tough drive, and count it.
Pass that on to A'ja Wilson when you can see the game as a guard. You can see your next matches like they do against Temple at multiple positions. Another read in the passing lane. And look, this is another display of what A'ja Wilson
battled injuries the last couple of weeks. Trying to find their rhythm, and for South Carolina.
Even though it was a loss, Wilson out, Harris stepped up big time. Don't go Gadget.
And off the bench really helped steady this team.
Kristen Confroy is the other senior for the Terps. And A'ja Wilson.
Off the court, becoming that leader. She's gotten bigger, stronger, expanded her game, as you see right there.
Managing 5.5 points, leading this team just over 3 assists a game. A'ja Wilson, automatic. Right away, here's Wilson, who takes it up and over Rice.
At the right time, you know she wants to play well today. Wilson back in, baseline jumper, Silky.
Slow start Sunday here in Lexington.
A'ja Wilson back from the ankle injury, lifts from 15.
Wilson not shooting this time. Reappearing, will try the shot from the wing. Nothing but net.
The head coach at Old Dominion, so Jolette is a great recruiter and certainly a terrific addition to this staff. Wilson, bucket.
With 2.7, Wilson rises and hits.
Wilson with 31 blocks to lead South Carolina. Calling for the ball on the entry. Right back up for 2.
Well, it's so effective.
5 games, averaging 19 points and 11 rebounds. Wilson, I think that's the game plan, right? Get it.
Temple at this point in the game, when you look at the score, you've got to kind of break down the half. To find her teammate, those are the easy high percentage shots that aren't going to come often.
Wilson for
His team to the Final Four last year.
Yeah, of course, the success that the baseball team has had there too, always a perennial threat. Top seed typically heading into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, won 2 national championships this decade.
Oh.
Wilson for
From Athens, transferring from Florida. She was SEC All-Freshman in 2016 and last year.
Vivian's their top scorer. Nice stop again by...
You cannot have A'ja Wilson that wide open. And then Wilson, you can see they're not going to guard Alyssa Rice out there. She needs to get in a little closer. She can shoot from 15 feet.
Hits the 3. Another block for Wilson.
As on your team, you got a shot.
Akator battling Wilson, who blocked. The Freeze trying some different pieces to the puzzle, and they've responded.
Yes, and Kyla Charles back in. That's all right. You want her to be a...
Johnson has the last 8 from Mississippi State. Richardson tied up.
Eliana is not here. She's playing for Greece in Eurobasket qualifier.
History.
blocked again.
Job. Calling, getting the tie out.
And then Frazier
Nearly turned it over. Blocked by Wilson. Correct.
Able to be a little bit quicker maybe, but in this game, there aren't quite those consistent matchups that Atkinson and Davis are used to. You can see the battle inside just to her team's been able to kind of see the legend that she is here in her hometown.
Look at the combination of Coates and Wilson. 13 points, 8 boards in the quarter. Nice block by...
Honor awarded to her.
For one night, Micaiah Jones's number is going to hang in the rafters here at the Liacouras Center. Scored teams in the first half of games this year by 250 points.
Murray can't get the bounce. Harrison.
Swung Kentucky to bolster the front court of this South Carolina team.
Driving into the paint, Wilson there.
I'm 20th ranked Villanova was a 4-point game. They had them down to the wire, and this is a team that's been
blocked by Wilson.
Gamecocks in their man-to-man pump fake by Harrison. And bothered by Wilson. Nothing to positions all the time. She steps in the arena. You know where she is, whether she's on the court or not. Rejected out of bounds.
To know people. And that's where that chemistry is built off the court, so you see it on. Oh, what a block by Wilson.
With a sprained knee, she was very key in their title run last season.
And you can see Maryland starting off in a zone. They're going to four.
Cuevas Moore won't shoot it. Wilson with a kick. Harris open. Got it, a 3.
For those tilts back inside of Colonial Life Arena in the state capitol. And the support has been tremendous. Legendary as
A game like this, especially with Murray out, she has got to be aggressive to score. almost every time down the floor.
Offense this year, so she doesn't just get stuck in one place. There's a nice pass from Wilson.